I used to think italics were harmless. Just slanted letters leaning in the margins, whispering, relax. We added this. It's nothing. And for years, I believed them. But then I checked the Greek for myself, and the whole system cracked open. Italics weren't random. They were fingerprints. 4 kinds of fingerprints: the grammar patch, the idiom fix, the ellipsis plug, the parallel repair. 4 reasons. 4 categories. 4 excuses. And then I hit the moment that exposed everything. The night Jesus breathed on his disciples and said the line the church loves to weaponize, John 20:23, whosoever, G 2:66, positivity unbelief, sins ye remit, they are remitted unto them, and whosoever sins ye retain, they are retained. That verse. The one people quote like a badge of authority. But the Greek never said sins. Not once. Not implied. Not hidden. Not waiting to be uncovered by some mystical grammar trick. The translators put it there. And they tilted it in italics as if that tiny slant could hide the weight of their assumption. They weren't just translating. They were steering. They were shaping doctrine with a flick of the wrist, slipping their flawed theology into the text and trusting no one would ever question a word that leaned to the right. Because they needed sin to mean behavior. They needed forgiveness to be judicial. They needed the church to hold the keys to people's moral record. So they supplied a word the Greek never spoke, italicized it, and hoped the slant would make it look honest. But the italics told on them. Because when you define sin as actions, you turn the gospel into a courtroom and translators into judges. But when you define sin as positivity unbelief, the mental assent to commandments without trust in the God who gave them, the whole verse snaps back into place. Jesus wasn't giving men power over behavior. He was exposing the power of belief. He was saying, when you release someone from unbelief, they walk free. When you leave them in it, they stay bound. That's the Greek. That's the structure. That's the meaning. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. The italics weren't the problem. The bias behind them was.